feet hurt the slayer, yeah. Better off worse, took the good with the bad, yeah. I don't took a violin, they'll come last, yeah. I don't told them hold down, where to kill me.
Alright, and I finna hit it in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, and welcome back to another episode of Lit Podcast. You know how we do it. We bring you the hottest artists, the legendary artists, the icons, and everything in between. And today, once again, hold up, everybody roll up. You know what I'm saying? Puh. Let's get a shout out to Soul Lounge, my sponsors. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff up there I ain't got down here today, but I got gummies, I got the exotics, I got everything you need. I got the blends, I got the pleasure pens, you know what I'm saying? The THCA, you know what I'm saying? Hit that link in the description. I can hook you up. You know what I'm talking about? But today, like I say, I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I do when I got these bats out. When these bats come out, you know somebody's special. So we going to take it all the way back to the funky town. You know what I'm saying? We going all the way back to Hilltop. You know what I'm saying? We going back to the beginning of gangster rap with this. You know what I'm talking about? We coming back to the one that birthed a lot of you babies out here, you know what I'm saying, with some of that home of the killer type shit, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all want to know where that home of the killers come from? Then welcome the icon, the legendary, you know what I'm saying, MrLawtontv, Coop MC. What's going on, man?
Man, it's hard follow. That's a hard act to follow. You remember that line? Yeah, man. What's up with you?
Man, what's up, man? It's been a long time coming, man. I've been trying to get you here and you're here.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to jump it off like this for the ones that don't know. They finna get to know you tonight. So please, you know, let's back it up and let's repeat ourselves again. Please let everybody know who you are once again and where you from.
Man, it's Coop MC from the Funk. MrLawtontv, the Hilltop. Be more specific, you know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I you know what I'm saying. I came out after a few legends and whatnot, inspired by some old school cats. Damn, what was it called? Debonair Dimension.
Debonair Dimension.
That's
okay.
what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they was like the first group, really?
To, you know, through my little old growing up phase. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying, that I knew of. But yeah, so once I heard them boys, and then you had Left and Right Shoe MCs. They went to my high school with me.
Okay.
And them niggas put a record out. So that was like some niggas got a record out. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I was probably like the 9th grade. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So those the first.
Yeah, people from the neighborhood.
The neighborhood.
Like, damn.
Right.
Put records out. We can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what inspired you?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
what made you
started.
So who did you connect with to like develop your sound or develop to let you know that I got something?
Man, you know what? Finding a producer was a little bit tough back then. So, like, just the niggas rapping, I had a couple partners in the neighborhood that would rap with me.
Right.
But you know, I was writing they raps and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then when I hooked up with my partner SJ now from when I was at Forest Oak, middle school.
Okay.
Then these some niggas who can write their own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, we can write with these niggas and we can rap. Yeah.
So it started out as a group or just a writing thing and y'all
Nah,
testing
we were just
skills?
homies, man.
Just
Just
homies.
doing shit. You know what I'm saying? We liable to be recording somewhere in the bathroom, some old bullshit. You know
Right,
what
nah,
I'm saying?
for real.
Yeah, we recording in all our weird places, garages and shit, whatnot, riding around in cars, just jamming sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna have to make that a record or some shit.
Okay.
But it wasn't never really just, you know, like, you know, we was I wasn't,
Right.
no focus group.
Right.
But my partner and them, they was a group though. Yeah.
Okay. So after this inspired, what was the next mission after this? Like what that led you to?
Man, so funny thing is, I had my cousin went to school with this my partner K. Roo. And
K. Roo?
yeah.
Like
from Pimp C.
Pimp C,
Yeah.
K. Rool. That's why. Okay, that's why I'm making sure. I'm
Yeah.
K. Rool, fuck me out some paper.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, cool.
That's my that's who I signed with. So
Oh,
yeah, my partner went to school with him, and K. Rool had a label, and he actually, funny thing is, during that time, he was real associated with Big Time Records as well,
big time.
helping them in some things.
Okay.
So he was kind of getting off his, I should say, learning the game back from Russell back then.
Okay.
Started his label, and my cousin gave him my cassette tape, and he was like, "Man, I'm gonna sign him. I'm gonna fuck with him." So I was headed to Houston, and he was down in Houston. So at that point, it just matched up. You know what I'm saying? And we put out Home of the Killers.
Home of the Killers. That was the
Yeah.
first. That was okay. Home of the Killers, the album.
That's the album.
That's the album.
Yeah.
Which became a single.
Right. One of the first singles.
One of the first singles.
I think Funky Town might have been the first single.
Funky Town was the first single?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, K. Rool, all y'all hooking up. Y'all put this together, which is in H-Town, correct?
Right.
Right.
I was in Houston.
Like, so, how did you, first of all, how did you even get to H-Town? Like, from Funky Town to H-Town, you know what I'm saying?
Funny thing is, man, I was in school, and I went to Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
And I met this cat who my partner, say what's happening, my partner Sean Smith, got the Sandaga Club. That's his spot.
Okay.
So, but anyway, Sean had took me to Houston. He's like, man, we finna go down here, finna introduce you to some more cats, whatever. So I fell in love at that point. When I got there, I was like, I'm transferring schools to this motherfucker. I ain't seen all these pretty black people, you know what I'm saying, celebrating life.
Right.
I said, shit, I'm going to TSU.
Yeah.
So that's when I got to Third Ward, and man, shit just went crazy. Then I hooked up with my partner, K. Rool.
Hey, Rool.
You know what I'm saying? And man, that's when Screw was taking off. Man, I found myself in the closet at Screw House, rapping on one of the tapes and shit like that.
On
I mean,
great
you know what I'm
tape.
saying? Yeah. I don't know nothing about all this. I'm a
Right.
ForthWorth nigga, you
Right.
feel me? But I remember Kiki spit that first draped up and dripped out rap.
Know what I'm talking about?
I remember he spit that night.
Yeah.
I had Black with me.
Okay, Twisted Black.
I brought Black with me.
Shout out Black.
Yeah, he was down there at PV at the time. I brought Black with me. We was up in there, like we was just rapping with some Houston niggas. We ain't know them niggas was finna be the next, movement out of Houston like that. But H-Town was crazy, man. I stayed down there and shit. It's some more stories. I don't know if the statute of limitations allow me to talk about them, but
shoot, some
there's
of
some
them.
more shit down there, man. I had partners.
Give me one of them good old H-Town stories. You know, some of them legendary, because you was out there messing with Scarface and all of them.
Yeah, Face. My partner Ted had a fucking condo, and Shaq had one next door to his, and Face had one like a couple doors down. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we had fun down there, man. It was
going
crazy.
down, huh?
Yeah, it's some shit. to
So
talk
what did you
about.
learn while you was down there with them H-Town niggas? Because that was a different hustle. Because, they were going to, what was that, not South by Southwest, but Southwest Wholesale, and they had all those connections. Then the DJ environment was more connected.
You know what? It was what was so cool about it was like all the clubs seemed to allow the local artists to put on.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And these clubs would be some packed clubs. So they was getting some real nice, exposure.
Exposure, right.
Yeah, they allowed the local artists to come put on. Where you don't see that a lot. You see what I'm saying? Well, you didn't see it a lot up here. But down there it's like a gang of clubs, and they letting the nigga have a good time.
Yeah, that motherfucker, that I should have rolled the other one. Shoot. They wrapped the paper around they wrapped the paper around the cone part instead of it being in the cone. I was like, damn, them damn defaults. I'm Ray Raw. I need some, man. Hey, I need some sponsorship. Y'all need to bring me the correct cones. That's what I was just looking at.
Right.
But so
Man,
Yeah.
I
So what
did
was the
shows.
thing? Yeah, the thing. Yeah.
They're doing shows and shit, man. It was cool, man. I did shows with Biggie, Junior Mafia, Bone.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying, down there.
Yeah.
Of course, the Houston cats. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
Did some, and man, it was cool, man. I even like, we had a little chitlin circuit down that way. It's some
Okay.
cool shit, going through East Texas and Louisiana and all that old shit. I never forget. It was a memorable time. You know what I'm saying, when Cash Money was first, and they riding around in the Suburbans and shit with fucking neon lights in the window and shit saying Cash Money Records and shit like that.
Right.
And them niggas, man, doing shows with them niggas
Right.
and shit. Like, yeah, that was some crazy shit back then.
That
It
was the
cool as
days.
fuck.
That
Yeah,
was
for
when
real,
music
bro.
was really music. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids these days, they going back to that. You know what I'm saying? At least they sampling it and putting it in their music today. You know, so like with Cash Money and all them, this H-Town, being on the road, doing these shows, like what was your deal consist of? Like, like what was y'all independent and y'all was just selling out the trunk? Or like how did y'all?
Man, it's interesting you say that. We was independent, definitely, and you probably aware that like we had got approached by an opportunity with No Limit, which ended up it was a cool little old situation because I got to put a record on one of Master P's albums.
For Down South Hustlers, right?
Down South Hustlers, yeah. My record is My Woman.
Right.
Yeah, and of course, my partner, he was a kind of arrogant cat, so he was like, saying, "No, man, I ain't, P want to sign everybody. I ain't releasing. I can do what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I can do the shit he doing."
Right.
So that ended
That's
up
some Texas shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that ended up keeping me, talking about locked in with them, with the homie, and he did right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We I think he did what, we did what the best our knowledge could do. You know what I mean? As far as our knowledge could take us in this game.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he should have let me go with P back then.
You should have went, so you were ready to sign with P, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had, you know what I'm talking about? You talking about a kid that, ideas was bright. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And it's like it was going to take I want to say like a complete package to make this, grow into what you want it to grow into. That's the marketing and, I'm talking about having somebody to understand marketing and promoting and shit like that.
But marketing promotion is hard for one thing.
For sure.
And then having a massive team to keep them on the road and keep your records, taking them to the moms and pops on consignment and stuff like that. That's a task.
Yeah.
But P being with that, he can make sure that shit done,
Well,
because he already had stores.
And he had a machine behind him.
He had a
I think,
machine.
what, Priority was it?
Priority.
I think Priority. Yeah, he had a machine behind him. Yeah,
So how did you hook up with P to get on the Down South Hustler album?
So the thing is, we hit the Billboard.
Correct, with the Home of the Killers album.
Home of the Killers album. So P being a smart businessman, P went through regions, okay, and would get any artist that had traction. So if I accumulate all my compilation is full of artists with traction,
right,
the album has no choice but to sell. You see what I mean? It was a smart business move.
It was a smart business move
Right.
because not only did he have y'all on there, he also had PKO.
Oh yeah.
Well, Cottonmouth
You
and
see what
them.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every region.
Every
he
region he
to,
went to, yeah.
In the South, pretty much,
Right.
and found the artists that had some traction. As long as you had 5,000 listeners,
right.
If I can get, and he had the double album. He had like 40 fucking songs. So it might have been like 20 artists on the record, at least 20, 25.
Hold that back part, you good. But
so, So with that, you saying what? Like I'm guaranteed that album went platinum.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It did. Did you see anything from that album? Or like, far as like, because sometimes everybody asks about the money, but did you see any like success, or did you see any type of like more connections?
I mean, a lot of times I get associated with that.
Right.
About 50-50, I get associated with that.
Right.
You was on Masterpiece shit.
So it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right. Because it was an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people look for the money at first, like, oh man, it went platinum. I should have got woo woo. Instead of thinking like, that was an opportunity. T at that time.
And I understood the business about it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I knew to take the fast horse, you won't win the race all the time.
Right.
So I kind of wasn't really tripping on that at first.
Right.
In that case, I made a lot of friendships. I made a lot of associations with people throughout that.
Right.
Especially in Houston.
Right.
And it got to the point they thought I was from Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
On some outlets.
Right. But that's how they thought about a lot of artists from Dallas as well. They thought Cottonmouth and them, Rally Boys and all them was from Houston.
Yeah, them were partners.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, speaking of the Rally Boys, Ben had said this about you. This is what Ben said.
I ain't the first nigga that was like rapping that was hard that came out of one of the first gangster rappers out of Fort Worth was come from Fort Worth, a nigga by the name of Coop MC. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, niggas familiar with him, but Coop MC was doing it big back in the day. That nigga was on Master P, Down South Hustlers, and a whole bunch of shit back in the day.
What happened to him?
Shit. I can't say. I don't know. Nigga just stop doing this thing or whatever. But this nigga was putting it down like nigga 94 shit like that. 95. You know what I'm saying? That nigga came out back then. You know what I'm saying? Like MCA and all them type of niggas was out. He was like on that same type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, where did you go? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, so, man.
Yeah, because you didn't go nowhere.
No. So, I just handed you a record called The Shining, The Amphetamine Shining. And that record right there was a record where I can admit, I mean, I love the art you did. Right. So I wasn't really tripping on the marketing and staying consistent with the brand.
Right.
So I went by the amphetamine on this record, which was not the most smartest idea.
Okay.
When I had a Coop MC fan base. So if I would have probably kept it Coop MC, I may have never been seen to have had that drought. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was on some my writing was pretty fucking good on that record. Like it was, I think that was the pinnacle of my writing on this record.
Right.
And I knew it wasn't alone the storylines and you know what I'm saying, the experiences that what Coop MC gave you.
Right.
See, 'cause that was just that was raw, as in like on some
letting us know,
Yeah, for real. Like it wasn't no fucking art. That was just natural shit. You did. But like this right here, nigga took time, wrote some shit, made sure it made sense and type shit.
And
like
different production too, as well.
Exactly, a whole different production. That's in my other childhood part.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what was the difference between that production and the original Coop MC production?
You show Coop normally done by Ernie G.
Ernie G, okay.
Yeah, Ernie G got excuse me, we went to the same school, of course, but he kind of got he got his own sound. It's more of it's a melodic, it's a trip, you know what I'm saying? It's his sound.
It's his sound.
Yeah, it's his sound. Whereas this one right here is my partner, Booger, and Booger a trunk banger, you know what I'm saying? He 808 nigga. He goddamn, he
knocking pictures off the wall.
He gonna make sure that bitch, you feel me?
Right.
He trying to bang something, so that's where that one come from. But me and him, we had always been friends, and we always did music together.
Right.
But we had never put nothing out because, as far as the contractual shit that I was with, you know what I'm saying?
Still with K-Roo?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted what he want, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we never did that, but I finally did that.
So where are these two producers at right now?
You know what? Booger do shit for a couple people, man. He I don't know if you heard of DAP, D-A-P, but D-A-P a nigga, man, you know what I'm saying?
I think I DAP, and they got the do they initials like old school initials?
I can't, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what his logo is
now.
All right.
All right.
But my partner, they from the same neighborhood. They from Rolling Hills. I'm from Forest Hill, but they from Rolling Hills. And he do music for DAP a lot, from my understanding too. But Bug still, you know what I'm saying? He still fuck around. He just probably don't do a lot of, you know what I'm saying? If you don't ask him, he ain't gonna, you know, he don't solicit beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Ernie, man, Ernie just dropped shit, man. Ernie hit me up, man, about a year ago, and he sent me a remix to some of my to the Home of the Killers, matter of fact. He sent me a remix to it. And nigga, that shit was so goddamn fire to me. I was like, nigga, remix everything.
Right.
But
for real.
so we dropped about me and Ernie done dropped about like about 10 songs, 10 new records. You know, well, some of them new, you know what I'm saying, but some of them never was released. You know what I mean? But he did some new tracks to him.
So did you always wanted to do music? Like, what did you? If it wasn't music, what would you be doing?
Man, probably trying to sell it.
Yeah. Typical Dallas shit. I mean, Texas shit.
Probably trying to sell it.
Trying to get
Trying to go ahead and sign you.
Right.
And let me see how I can sell it.
Right.
And make it work.
So was you with K. Rue at the time, him and Pimp C had the problem? Because that was around, what, 94, 95, wasn't it? Or 96, maybe.
Man, you know what? I think, and I could be speculating. But I'm finna draw some dots here.
Okay.
If you recall, hold this, let me get back together.
I got you.
If you can recall, I forgot what year it was, maybe 93 or 92. It was a swim party at Wet n Wild where UGK performed.
Okay.
Well, K. Rue threw that party in association with 104.
Okay.
He put that concert on. I don't know, but I don't know, but I think the homie might have made, you know, we talking about back then, he might have pulled out about $250,000. It was crazy. If you
because
remember,
at that time,
they
it was
broke
different.
the gate.
Yeah.
It was so many people trying to get in that motherfucker. They said we max capacity. Niggas broke the gate down to get in there. So just imagine.
Right.
I don't know. I think they might have wanted a little bit more of the gate money. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been a riff in that little situation.
Right.
I don't know. I'm speculating.
It's speculating, you know. Yeah.
But I know
it was by money though.
This a young nigga. K was young back then.
Right.
Pimp then was young. You talking about 91, 92 type shit.
Yeah.
They might have been 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Young. He might have been 22. And yeah, he made a bank back then. That's a nice thing.
Hey, that's a nice thing. You can retire down there after that.
Say, and don't look back.
Don't look back. Shoot, one show.
So,
you know.
I mean, I don't know. That's when he fucked me out some paper, dude.
Yeah, man. Because everybody, I mean, that woke everybody up too. Because he was like, man, who Dallas nigga he talking about? He talking about he in the kitchen making hits with Lynn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga looking funny in a square like Benz. We like, what this nigga in Dallas talking about? We know he over there with JP in there. So we like, what's going on?
They ain't fuck with him, bro.
Right. So, hey, true story. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else on the internet, I forget, some dude in the barbershop did the interview, he was talking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, so, okay, that adds some more light to the show.
Yes, but I don't know. It's
a
speculation. Here we go.
Okay.
I don't know, but I just was like, damn, the homie staying real good. But it was a smart, move.
Right.
He went and acquired talent that was really, making traction, and especially in the teenage setting, you did.
Right.
And when it through a swim party, you can't beat the double attraction.
Right.
I got the hot rap group, underground type shit, and you can get in the bikini and come on out here, and the black folks ain't doing nothing out here like that. Shit, they don't do it no more.
Nah, they don't do them like that.
Nah, he spoiled
like with Venus Beach and all that stuff.
He spoiled it. But that's Blueprint, though.
That's Blueprint. Where's K. Rue up to now?
Oh, man, the homie doing good.
He doing good?
Yeah, the homie doing good, man. He was chilling.
Man, I bet he is. Shit, after that motherfucking $250,000 shit.
Nah, he been chilling, man. Yeah, he been good. He been, doing his thing.
Okay, so do y'all still, work together? You still contracting him?
No, I ain't contracting no longer.
Okay, all right.
I talk to him, though. We you know what I'm saying? I go down there and fuck with him.
Nah, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, the homie, the nigga done lost the whole storage full of Home of the Killer original copies and shit though.
Man.
This crazy ass.
Man.
Yeah, for real nigga.
That's money.
I'm talking about way valuable, especially overseas.
Right, that's
The
man.
original, them motherfuckers be hitting me like, so the first pressing of my record had track numbers 1 through 7, 1 through 7.
Right.
It's 14, but it had 1 through 7.
1 through 7, right.
And I
So is
realized,
that considered a double disc?
No. It was the thing, but I did it like that
Okay.
purposely. So when the folks at Pen and Pixels are like, man, this is some weird shit, you know, like, man, you need the number straight through 14, you
Right.
know. So then we ran another batch, 1 through 14. My point being, man, folks be over there like overseas. We want the 1 through 7s. Nigga hit me with that. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? You right?
Yeah,
I was
right,
like,
okay.
oh, you talking about when I fucked up. But it was funny.
Okay, so they knew what they were getting, though.
They knew what they wanted.
Yeah,
We want the 1 through 7, 1 through 7.
Okay.
Man, that shit I was like, wow, that shit's crazy.
And that was a signature.
Nigga, I tell you something else, Fly, that I didn't know what I was doing. So all my album covers was usually, or I would have some type of cartoon drawing. They love it.
Right.
They love it.
That was That was the original home of the Killers. That was, yeah.
That's why he did this shit like this here.
Okay.
This was a Japanese artist right here.
Okay. He did this one and the original one too? Or
no,
just
the
this
original,
one?
Yeah, just this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. He did good. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping that from the beginning to this, you know what I'm saying? So like, how did you even get to overseas? Like how and where and who brought you to overseas?
Man, it's so crazy. The homie Shoe, shout out to Shoe, Too Tight Records. So Shoe got a record store. Shoe got a record company. You know what I'm saying? And Shoe though he'll promote and shit over there. Well, the dude that reached out to this damn man, this is white guy, man. I forgot his name, Ryan or some shit. Well, he reached out to him one year. I think it was probably maybe about 7 years ago. And he found him, and the old boy had reached out to one of my partners, and somehow they connected with me through Facebook, right? So I was like, boom, all right. He was like, bro wanna fuck with you and put some of your records out. But they wanted to sign, what they do is they sign distribution deals with you. They sign individual distribution deals with you. So they might want to press up about, 5,000 units, maybe, of this record, maybe 2,000 of that record or whatever. They pay you up front, negotiate a little old part to pay up front, and they put them out. So my ass ain't tripping, I'm hustling with this shit. I was like, fuck it, let's do it,
Right.
Because I looked at the bigger picture is, if this man's going to purchase these records and put them out, he promote me in the same token.
Right.
So being at a promotional tip, I can come back through with something, or it's going to either pick up some traction, So I figured that was a good deal with the dude. He did that. Then we was like, man, I'm going to bring you over here for some shows. We're going to do some shows. Well, COVID hit, so that put shit on hold. And I saw that the homie had, he took Kiki one time. So when it stopped, he took Kiki, but he came and visited me, and he was like, man, let's go do it. But I was on some shit like, damn, Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, God damn, man. Can I bring some homies? What can I bring? I got to figure this shit out. Japan, right?
Right.
So I missed that one, and he took Kiki, and I looked at the videos and like, damn, that was supposed to be me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, I ain't gonna fuck off the next time I'm going. Fuck it, whatever's going on, I'm going. And he came back around, and so last year, 2023,
right?
He arranged it, and man, I went over there, did 4 shows. You know what I'm saying? 4 spots, whatever. All over Japan and shit, man, on some culture shit, learning and they fucking with me. And I was like, dude, let me perform some of the newer shit I got or whatever. And he was like, nah. All they want is that old shit.
All they want is the old shit.
All we like is that 90s shit.
Yeah.
Home of the Killers, nigga. You can do the whole album before you do a new song. Just do the whole album. I was like, man, they're gonna be sleep by the time we get through riding. Man, you know, I was high in the motherfucker right now. So that whole record was wrote off smoking weed.
Yeah,
and just rolling, nigga, and shit, and therapeutic thought. Damn.
Right.
Man.
Speaking of that therapeutic thought, you know what I'm saying? What it's like being in Japan, like the culture, like what did you learn? Did you learn some shit? Did you learn some shit like Konnichiwa with
I done forgot it. I ain't gonna lie. I done forgot it. But I tell you one thing, they partied till the morning. All the clubs, they stay up, they party till the morning.
Right.
Like over here, they'll be partying till 6 in the morning.
Right.
Every one of them.
Right. And they learning
like,
this.
Damn. I mean, they be so dark in there and shit. Like, you don't be knowing. You walk out like, what the fuck? It's already morning in this bitch. Yeah, they go hard.
They go hard.
Yeah, they go hard.
So now you back in the States. Like, did you start messing with more Fort Worth artists or Dallas artists? Like,
man, you know, a lot of time I think it be how to connect with these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be like the little barrier.
Right.
But me personally, I fuck with, you know, almost anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock a nigga's talent because I think everybody think they good in something. You dig? And
right.
If the homie write a record or whatever, he done took the time to really put into that. That nigga really felt it was good. It might not like it, but you know, you can't knock the nigga's spirit. He felt it was good.
Nah, facts.
And so I fuck with niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Even the case, but I've been fortunate enough. I had a record with this one cat, Treehead, and Trigger.
Okay.
Yeah, that was some. They a little younger, you know what I'm saying, for me. But it's a cool record called "Welcome to My Industry." Did when we did a video and everything, and that was pretty cool little shit. So. And he reached out to me. He's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to fuck with you, whatever. I'm from the neighborhood.
Right.
I'm like, come on, young, let's do it, you know? So, yeah, I don't mind doing music.
So this time, though, you in Houston, and you come back, Fort Worth is popping because you got Immortal Soldiers doing their thing. Of course, you know, Rally Boys and Big Ben Connection and all that, just know. And then you got... Black, one genocide, one good side. You know what I'm saying? What's the 6 Deuce? He over there working with Dre. Did you ever get into that mix with Dre or anything like that? Like, how did that? You know, because how did that West Coast connection come to that funk?
Man, you know, no, to answer your question, I didn't line up with them cats.
Okay.
But it wasn't out of reach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like K was willing. K had the bread to do all that shit.
Right.
And he was willing to do it. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I kind of just felt like I was all right. I didn't need, you know what I'm saying, to rap with no niggas. I had a couple homies in college down there with me that could rap. You know what I'm talking about? Then my partner Black could rap. You know what I'm saying? So I that was enough. You feel me? Like how many niggas you need on your record, you know, before it ain't you no more. You dig? So nah, we always felt we was strong enough to hold a record. You know what I'm saying? That's why nigga verses was long and motherfucker back then. Nigga verses long and motherfucker. Nigga have 5-minute songs for rapping all day. Like,
but back then, that was the thing, 5-minute songs.
Yeah.
I mean, look how from damn near 6 minutes to 5 minutes to now, well, we getting a minute, 2 minute, barely even that. You know what I'm saying? Songs, it's like, that's a big jump.
But I tell you though, we thought we could handle it. You feel me? So it wasn't really, it wasn't like, niggas wasn't like, nah, nigga, I'm the nigga you need to get on there. I don't need to go get niggas.
Nah, fact. Yeah. So you never did no videos for that. nigga like, what the damn videos at, nigga?
Say, man, that's some funny shit though, for real, bro. I don't know why we ain't really do videos, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know, man. I don't have no answer to that shit.
You don't have no answer to God.
I don't have no answer
I was
to
like,
it, bro.
I was always waiting on the video.
I was too.
Damn.
I would have thought we would have done, because like Home of the Killers hit the Billboard. Currency did it.
Yeah.
And and Screw fucking with Screw, like Screw so many of my records. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you get on YouTube, Screw got like probably about 9 of my shit Screws, you know?
Right.
He fucked with me.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have think, you know, nigga would have done a bit. I tell you one, I never forget. It was the show with Bone and Biggie. And we was at a club down there. And this my little Houston partner and them, they was called damn, you know, they rap on my shit. I done forgot the name of their group, man. The little young
What,
group.
20?
Nah, not 20 Life.
Oh.
Dirty Red, the chick, she was Pimpstress. I forgot the name. And
Damn, you remember Pimpstress?
On the CD, they
You
say
remember
his
Pimp?
name.
Damn, I remember Pimp. You remember Pimp? She was on the wall when we went down there and signed with her on the distribution company. I remember her ass.
Man.
Damn,
But
I don't know.
They told me they was like Coop, do hanging there too. And I was like, for real? That's kind of a slow.
Right.
It'd have been a Screw sound to them, but
Right.
for us, it was like I was like, you think? And she was like, yeah, Screw put your shit on the tape, right? And I was like, no shit. And I did the record, and the motherfucker, it had the reaction was great to it. I was like, God damn. So at that point, I knew, I was like, okay, that's why they like, because that record is a slow ass record on the Cool.
Right.
You feel? I ain't gonna lie, I smoked a lot of weed, so everything was slow. I loved it.
Right,
You
right.
feel me? That was my lane.
But Texas was already slow, so it was like it's right in the pocket.
Not up north though so much.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Down south, yeah.
Yeah.
Screw was screwing.
Right.
But our shit was cognac music. So it was a little slow. It was different,
Right,
than
right.
what was going on around there.
Right.
With one good side too. You know what I'm saying? Being slow, they loved it in Houston,
Right.
nigga. And that shit just, nigga, yeah, that took off for me. Steve Knight was my partner too. He was
Still
DJ.
shout out Steve Nice.
Yeah, Steve fucked with me there.
Steve Nice was always in the mix. So which you was more. So you was more on Houston radio, or did Fort Worth radio mess with you? What was the regions?
That's the thing. So now, I had more action down south in Houston around there.
Okay.
So I technically came out in Houston.
In Houston,
You see what I'm
basically.
saying?
Okay.
And we would migrate up here and try to get some action up
Right.
here. Back then, it was a little old play. What you would do is you would purchase a commercial. You know what I'm saying? To purchase a commercial for a certain amount of a slot, maybe 30 seconds, which would be a bargain price versus trying to buy a slot for play, 'cause you got to pay to play.
Oh yeah.
So with that being the
Even
case,
though that shit illegal in the bed.
for real, right? You purchase that commercial slot
Right.
for that 30 seconds, which was damn near for the agreement of the DJ to play your record for that 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? They don't play no more than that any fucking way. Damn near, they gonna get you one verse in, maybe a minute, then they mix it to something else. So you buy 2 slots, you done got your whole verse in. Speculation. Okay. But I think Master P, he blueprinted that too with his shit down in Houston. That nigga, I'll never forget, nigga used to be riding and they'll go into a commercial about to talk about something, you know what I'm saying, trying to pay the bills or whatnot, and it'll be over, make them say, the beat or some shit. But they might let the first verse, a little bit of his voice play, and then they'll go into the instrumental and then talk over, vacuum cleaners and such, all that old bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was genius because...
Oh, shit. Hold on, pause. Hold on. Bam, I'm good.
But as I was saying, that Pete, how he, you know what I'm saying, dude just smart, you know what I mean, with the marketing and promoting.
Right.
And these jewels that, you know what I'm saying, people need to be exercising with their own.
Right.
But he would buy commercial slots versus trying to buy airplay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they'd play like 30 seconds of his verse, and then they'd go into the 30 more seconds of the instrumental while they talk over it or some shit. But it was effective because you still getting the song. You know what I'm saying?
And it's getting airplay too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they still do it to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was things like that we kind of ventured into, you know what I'm saying, to try to get some airplay, get a little traction. They played it a few times up here, but you know what I'm saying, like I tell you,
Oh yeah, I know how it go here. Yeah, it's a different ball game. Yeah, oh yeah.
Ain't nothing on there free.
Oh yeah, y'all know.
All that they jamming, nigga, that don't matter, nigga, they paying.
Nah, K104 gonna charge you, but that's a car note.
Yeah, they gotta eat.
Yeah, they gotta eat. Yeah, man. So,
you know what I'm saying?
currency. That just, what was the whole idea behind that right there? Because that was day and night, yin and yang.
Currency.
Yeah.
Well, that was growth. You know what I'm saying? That was growth, man. That was I say Home of the Killer probably was it was a lot of teenage, you know what I'm saying, a lot of teenage stories in that shit.
Right.
Currency was shit. I was in my 20s then. You know what I mean? A lot of more experiences. Man, at Houston, man, I was a country nigga from Fort Worth, man. That Houston was a motherfucker. Shit. Now, when I first got down there, before I moved down there, I went and visit the homies down there, and my partner had me drop him off at U of H, and it's a Burger King that sit between U of H and TSU. And my ass, I don't know how the fuck I got lost, but I had pulled up the Burger King, and I was like, I can't remember how to get the fuck back to this nigga dorm room.
Oh, shit.
Man, and I'm sitting there posted thinking that I'm finna go and drive back up to Sam Houston. Man, and a nigga pulled up beside me. I'll never forget, he was in an old ass Skylark and put a pump out the window. And he was like, nigga, what's happening? Man, I'm down here, man, bro, I'm sitting there like, God damn.
That nigga finna jack you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Jeep. I'm in a Jeep, bro. I had my pistol back then, P93. Ruger, never forget. But it would have been foolish.
Right.
To try to, he had to jump on.
Right.
And the nigga, he just laughed. Ha 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 ha. Cause I told him, I said, man, just let me get my keys to the door out this motherfucker.
He like, yeah, right.
You
nigga.
can have it, homie. I mean, he had me, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was in the parking lot, nigga pulled up and got out on him. But he backed up and he laughed, ha 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 ha. I was like, God damn, this Houston. This motherfucking Houston, this shit, yeah, fuck all that. I moved down there the next semester.
Said, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I had to go down there, but it was crazy, man.
Grace come out of TSU. A lot of grace done came up out of there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They damn near almost all the Texas greats done came out of TSU. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? The Big King, man. Say he came up out that camp.
Man, I used to fuck with the Botany Boys.
Yeah, the Botany Boys.
Them was my partners down there out for Botany.
Man, what was like fuck with
I ain't
Botany
know Flip.
Boys?
Flip fucked with them cats. I didn't know Lil Flip.
Right.
But I knew Dirty Red now.
Red and them, yeah. We like fucking with Botany Boys, because them niggas was on. They was on before Flip. They was doing
they
their
was doing they shit
Yeah,
back then. Yeah, the Botany Boys. Nah, them just, man, they was just some.
Yeah.
There's some niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
them
were cool
hood
on
niggas.
shit.
Yeah,
there's some niggas.
Them the real original Botany Boys, you know.
Botany
Don't they got a radio station or something like that now?
Man, I don't know what them niggas liable to.
Oh, yeah. What that nigga C-No, right?
All that C-No,
Yeah,
Red,
C-No,
C-No
got a radio station.
Niggas down there.
Yeah, C-No got a radio station.
It was a neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just remember we used to go down there and, you know what I'm saying, and just pull up, park, and fuck with, you know, niggas on this, you know, the house in the front yard. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a, you know, shit. We some Southern niggas, man. Doing Southern nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas was cool though.
Botany Boys, yeah, man. I used to jam that shit, man.
I had a partner PSK 13 down there. Used to rap like a motherfucker too.
PSK 13.
PSK 13, man.
Man, why that shit sounds so familiar? Or is it on one of your shit? Or is he?
Yeah, he was on one.
Okay, that's why.
Okay,
Okay, all right. So, and what, he still doing music to this day?
I think so.
Okay.
I done heard some new shit from him, so I'd assume, you know what I'm saying?
So, like, who did you always want to work with that you
down
ain't
there,
never got a chance to work with.
man,
And that
down
don't mean
there,
producer wise, whatever. It don't matter.
you know what, man? Shit. I went through so many different phases. You know what I'm saying? In my growth, in my mindset, that at one point, you know what I'm talking about, nigga wanted to do something with Face. You know what I'm saying? Then at one point,
That'd
nigga
been
wanted
nice.
to do something with Devin the Dude. Then at one point, you know, it's like, shit, man, I like what Mike Jones and Slim and Thug doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
it just depends. You know, I do this shit like on some art shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never was kind of locked into one little old genre type shit. I couldn't really stay in that type mindset.
Right.
So you know, man, I think my music could be on some all levels of type of shit. You know what I mean?
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So like, producer wise, who you always wanted to work with that you never got a chance to work with?
Man, you know the funny thing is, like, you can hear somebody rap on somebody's shit and be like, I like how that nigga sound on that record. But you might not sound the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I kind of, I like to do music on any track. And if it don't come off, if it don't feel good,
Right.
I ain't gonna like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I be like, I can't fuck with that.
Right.
But most music, I just kind of like shit to just make me want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Then I write some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess
can see you
that's my
fucking with Mike Dean though.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see you fucking with Mike Dean. Like definitely. You know what I'm saying? On some Mike Dean shit. You know what I'm saying? That's great.
Hey, nah, you know, I was sitting there thinking about what's my nigga ladies and gentlemen used to be doing that shit.
Yeah, you Jazzy Faye.
That nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Okay,
'Cause
Jazzy
T
Faye.
them say, what was the fuck of they record label back then? Suave House.
Suave House.
They
Yeah,
had some
Tony
cold,
Drake.
They had some nice producers.
Yeah, Tony Drake.
All them niggas was you felt they shit. South Circle. Motherfucker,
South
know.
Circle, yeah.
South Circle have about 3 good
Mike,
in my
what
opinion.
was his name?
Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike, yeah. God, yeah. Crime Boss. You know what I'm saying? Crime Boss had some shit. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It'll be about 3 or 4 records on each one of them niggas' records that you just kind of fell in love with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that them productions that come from out that Suave House. I like that shit. Yeah. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? I be.
Nah, this bitch is. Oh, yeah. Motherfucking me. 8 Ball, MJ motherfucking G.
Yeah, back then, them niggas, that was their best work.
Shit.
That was their best work back then.
Shit.
Space Age pimping during that time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
New age.
I was in
Every
Houston
once
during
in a
that
while.
time. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all worked with the same Pen and Pixel did our artwork and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Pen and Pixel did Home of the Killers.
Yeah.
The Jewels, so I didn't know they did. Okay, all right.
They did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out 2 times.
I ain't even know. Yeah, we ain't even what was going on, but they was record breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was trend setting.
Right.
Yeah, Pen and Pixel.
Yeah, they was the number one. That's that's
they
all
did
we
they
bought.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't had your shit from them. It wasn't fresh.
And that's crazy because E40 and them was down in Houston. And all
Fucking
that.
around, getting they work.
Yeah, getting they work in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man. So, like, what's different from then to now
Man,
in this music, you know? And what have you learned that done stuck with you, you know what I'm saying, throughout your journey?
Man, I tell you, you gotta have somebody who focus on they part
Right.
in this shit. And you gotta build a team because there's so many areas in it. And I mentioned the marketing and promoting. You know what I'm saying? Making a record is the easy part. Selling that motherfucker is gonna be the most difficult part.
Right.
So you got to really, you know what I'm saying, look at investing resources in somebody that can actually sell it.
Right.
Versus the producer, the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, the rapper, the feature. Nah, that ain't shit. who gonna sell this motherfucker? 'Cause it, every record jamming, but if it ain't heard, you know what I'm saying, it ain't about the shit.
No, fact.
So I would just, you know what I'm saying, I attribute my little old learning experience with it to share it with people would be that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make sure you focus on that area.
No,
For real.
fact.
It only take one record. You know what I'm saying? One record get you popping. Shit, rap fans don't stay cool with you no damn way.
No.
Shit, you lose half of them the next album. You might keep you a fourth of them to carry on with you for life. You know what I'm saying? They gonna grow old with you.
Right.
But yeah, don't even look for it.
No, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like, on the second part of the question, like, what's different from now, from back then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, shit,
Because a lot changed.
you don't get the variety like you used to.
Like, what you mean variety? Because if people say it's too many people rapping right now.
But they all kind of try to follow the same winning formula.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever formula is winning, they all they kind of.
Right, the shit that works.
Yeah, shit that works. Yeah. But back then, we named shit probably 7, 8 artists, you know what I'm saying? And now one of them, each one of them had their individuality about themselves.
Right.
And yeah, you don't get that variety like you used to. Or you don't get a chance to hear it at least.
Yeah, like they used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar. What you think about Kendrick Lamar right now?
Man, I think that nigga's insane. That nigga cold blooded.
Yeah, he kind of got he kind of doing it. He got that coming from the hood, but have a whole another swag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
yeah,
it make you want to hear too. And his beats nice too.
Right.
I was listening to some of his beats.
Yeah.
I kind of ain't never really just, you know what I'm saying? I can't admit, you know what I'm saying? I bought a Kendrick Lamar record or no shit, but this one right here, I'm gonna buy that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got me. You know what I'm saying?
Streaming and buying it. I mean, it's almost like the same thing
yeah,
now.
for sure. Yeah,
That's the thing that changed.
Yeah.
For definitely. Because back then you had to have the CD.
Yeah.
To jam a nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that nigga shit nice, man.
Like you had to have the CD, and you don't even know how many times nigga was playing that bitch in the car
at all.
But you know that somebody got the CD. Goddamn it, shit, nigga, I can play that bitch to that bitch scratch. Goddamn it, like damn, you know what I'm saying? I go get another one. So, like, what are things that you wish you can change?
Man, you know.
Or do you think you should have changed anything? You know what I'm saying?
So, I think our ego kind of prevented us from the growth that we could have had or we should have had.
Right.
However, we was doing everything to the fullest of our knowledge, but like taking off on the billboard shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That needed an engine behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After that was a spark.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, all right, now nigga need an engine behind it to go ahead and push it on up, and do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
I came out with them same groups, the 8 Balls and shit like that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no reason why I shouldn't have been doing what I supposed to been doing. You did, but we was learning, you know what I'm saying? And things happen like it supposed to happen. We was cool. We did shit because we was cool. And like I said, and with the homie, money wasn't no thing for him. But I was a college nigga, little nigga in school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I damn sure could have used it. You feel me?
Right. Nah, facts.
But I was doing shows, so I was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Picking up bread, doing shows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
so
we could have done better than what we did.
No, so you K. Rule. So with K. Rule and all y'all, did y'all have any other label mates? Like,
who else was signed to us?
Yeah, who else was on
shit? They was called The Joint. That's what that group was.
The Joint.
The Joint was a young. They was on my record too.
Okay.
They was a young group with the Pimp, Dirty Red, and damn, I forgot the other dude. Now he gonna be mad. Lil J. That's his name.
Okay.
He signed Dap also.
Okay, Dap. Okay.
Yeah. And he also had, this gonna fuck you up. Damn, what was my nigga name that used to be with Boss? You remember Boss, the rapper?
Yeah, the female rapper Boss.
Right. You remember the nigga from Dallas used to write her shit? I forgot that nigga name, but he had him signed.
Damn, what's the nigga name from Dallas that was writing Boss shit?
I forgot his name.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about. He was kind of a loud nigga. You know what I'm saying? Braids and shit. Damn, I forgot that nigga name. But yeah, he had him signed too.
Man, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna find that. We're gonna put that in the title somewhere. We're gonna find that. Cause I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't no more. Nah, it wasn't no whoop. Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah,
But man, that's what's up. So y'all never saw no money from this. So like, who's handling the business? Like, did y'all know about
ugly? Well, we
ASCAP, BMI? Did y'all know about CSAC and copyright?
No,
Okay,
no.
all right.
K got he got checks from the shit. Southwest. Now Southwest was the distribution company.
Right, Southwest Wholesale.
So, a lot of times, you know, they went bankrupt or some shit. They went out of business or something.
Right.
A lot of times it was complaints that they was holding payments and shit, but they would get the payments because they was pressing the record,
Right.
selling it. You know what I'm saying, as the those who, you know, the distributors or the venues bought them from them.
Right.
So then they pay, you know,
Right.
record labels. But no, K was getting his checks. Yeah.
Right. But it was trickling down to y'all too, right?
Yeah. Now, let me say this. Now, it was a lot more of the industry shit too. You know,
Right.
cars,
Right.
houses,
Right.
type shit. You
So
know what I'm
you
saying?
expenses. Right.
Type shit.
Of course.
Going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the homie shit. Man, he handed down, you know, he gave some keys to some cars or whatnot, some cribs and shit. Nigga had, you know, but put me up in some nice shits or whatnot. So I knew how the game go. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? My little old insight of it was more bigger than looking for a smaller check in the context of wanting to see the shit blow into something and actually be invested in something that is valuable.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To be, you know, the ground root of the company and making it actually get off the feet. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna hold value in itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So what's the vision now? What's the new mission now? You know?
Man, you know what? To be on the cool, bro. I just be like I like Ernie will send me a beat. You know what I'm saying? And I might put something to it.
Right.
And I drop it, you know what I mean? Just put it out there. I got a cool little core of fans that still fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Still follow a little bit.
Right. You got that co-following.
Yeah, a little something, you know what I mean? I ain't, you know, it surprised me. You know what I mean? They took my homie about 2 years ago, he was like, nigga, I'm just looking at your page, bro. You ain't put out shit in years.
Right.
You have no videos, and you still, it was like 2,000 followers or some shit that listen to your shit. He was like, niggas, 2,000 people, and this is my partner, who's fucking with you, and they don't even know if you're alive or nothing, nigga. You just, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, nigga, put some effort into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, nigga, and he pulled up some other artists, and he was like, these niggas ain't got 2,000. They working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they ain't even got no followers. You know, he's like, nigga, you don't never put shit out. So I was like, man, all right, I'm gonna put all that other shit out. Just get them some new other music, and it can sit in the cloud better than it'll do sitting on a nigga reel to reel.
Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Take that off that reel to reel and give it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know.
That's my partner, K.O. Shout out to K.O., man.
Yeah, well, already. You never know, man. Shit, because motherfucking me, all that work you done put in, you know what I'm saying? Somebody done heard something, and they gonna have, like you say, them core followers. Then, like you say, you done went to Japan, you know, all these things like that. And then all they want is that old school. You already say, we was talking about, nigga, they got fucking websites in Russia and Japan, all that selling albums for $150, $50, all that there. You know what I'm saying? So, You know, and then we just need to tap in there, you know what I'm saying? Come out here and get some of these entertainment lawyers tap into some of that money, you know what I'm saying? Some of
You
that
feel me?
overseas money.
And what's the trip? It's the music they like. They like that. They just don't. I don't know if it's the sound or what's going on now, but they don't like the sound. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know what I mean? Shit, it's if that wasn't you in that era, you probably it's gonna be hard to tap into it. You know what I'm saying? But that sound is crazy.
I mean, sure. It's man, people. What people fail to realize, a lot of these young cats, they still jam the old school shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's just that's what it is. That mean, it just depends on like who gravitate to it more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what they do with it. Because sometimes some people like to take it and recreate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty about it. I think music gonna always live. You
Yeah,
know?
for real.
For real, no matter how you give it out, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna gravitate to it and somebody gonna regurgitate that shit.
And I was just thinking, you said, who would I like? Man, I wish I could have done a song with R. Kelly.
Oh shit.
Or Jodeci.
At that time, you know, because that was that time.
R. Kelly or
that was that
Jodeci,
era.
man. One of them boys.
Yeah,
nigga,
that was
them
that
niggas.
era. You know what I'm saying? Because
They
R.
was-
Kelly had it locked in that era right
Man.
there. And wasn't nothing running through that motherfucker.
Say.
Only nigga that probably was getting some squeeze time was probably Usher.
You feel me? Shit, one of them cats. I'd
You
be
know what I'm
just
saying?
fine.
Then Drew Hill came through. You know, yeah. What made you what made you want to do a song with R. Kelly?
Nah, man, that nigga be jamming, man. I'm
Nah, he do be
that boy
jamming.
jam,
Yeah,
bro.
that motherfucker
I
got a
like
Hall
that
of
shit.
Fame worth the motherfucking me music. It's crazy, the situations. You know what I'm saying? When talented people put themselves in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, especially when I go back and you just look at all the people that we, you know, somewhat either admire or, you know what I'm saying, or looked up to, and then the situations that they are in right now is like, it's crazy. And one thing about, like you say, you bumping into Master P, look at Master P. Master P got cereal. This boy what them hoes call Miatis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he knew.
remember he had rims back in the day
All
with the
that.
jewels on them?
Yeah,
They
he
don't call
knew.
them peas.
He knew the formula, man. He knew.
Like, he the only rapper I know that went to the NBA, had an NBA shoe.
But just think about it. Just look, he put more into his fucking marketing and promoting than he did the music. You know damn well, man, Master P never wrote a rap.
Right. Now, I know I heard he used to come out the dome.
I ain't never heard of him. I heard he ain't never wrote a rap. So it might have been about 40 punches. You know what I'm saying? 40 punches to that motherfucker. But shit, that lets you know this man put more. I mean, that's the blueprint, bro. You put more into the marketing and promotion versus the music. You know what I'm saying? They sell shit to Eskimo. You know what I mean? It's songs I heard. No, like damn, that shit done. Man, they done so. I mean, they got 5 million spins and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be like, nah, how the fuck that happened? But motherfuckers marketing genius, man.
Yeah,
That's the
he
game
still
right
marketing
there.
it. Even motherfucking comedian they were talking about is that. Talking about how he got Universal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, boy, that boy, wow.
Millionaire bad boy too.
Man, shit. So you think have you ever thought about getting artists underneath your belt or anything?
I did back in the game, but my partner KO, we did this group thing called Ghetto Life. Well, they was already a group. They invited me into it.
Okay.
On the second album, I think it was.
Okay.
But that shit drove my homeboy. He ain't like that shit. He was like, nah, man, I'll never do this shit again. You know what I'm saying? As far as his, you know, trying to keep everybody on the same mindset. You know, you got somebody who's I guess enthusiasm about music is like skyrocketed. And you got somebody who just doing this shit because they just got spare time to do the shit.
Right.
That's a different little old gap in energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, going through that, I think that that kind of, you know, showed me the example. Like, nah, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
Right.
I help motherfuckers with as much as I could, but
Right.
nah, I ain't interested in that, man. Not right now.
So how do it feels to see people from Forest Hill that you done birthed now that look up to you, and then people outside of Forest Hill and Fort Worth that looks up to you?
Man, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The homies in the crib type shit, you know, they know I'm down there so far that, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't shit. We slapping hands, you know, we good. But to be overseas and see motherfuckers like, you know, just like type shit. I was like, damn, okay.
Right.
It's all right. They like the old Coop, huh?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought, nigga, writing these records right here in the back of a motherfucking car, and they over here loving this shit 20 fucking years later.
I mean, that's how it go.
Yeah, for real.
Like, and what you think about the new Fort Worth generation now? You know what I'm saying? Because now you got what, little, give money, little running. You know what I'm saying? You got Yayo out doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? What you got the whole shit. You got everybody out of the casino. You know what I'm saying?
Man, be honest with you, no, I think them boys doing their thing though. They you know, I look at their videos and shit too. Be like, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Them boys, yeah, that's some good shit. You know, yeah, that's cool, man. I wish I kind of wish they go ahead and go ahead and go ahead and take off. You know, in the direction of like the next step with their talent.
Right.
Because you see a lot of things that, you know, seem to be distracting for them artists. You know, you don't want them to get distracted no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, man, if they just go ahead and focus on the game, you know what I'm saying, and go on and eat all the fruits you can off that table.
Right.
You know what I
Sit
mean?
back. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy.
And it might be the highest. You know, they might be at that peak. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they done did good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I like them dudes, man. I like their records.
Man, when y'all gonna do a Fort Worth documentary? Like when all, you know what I'm saying, the legends just gonna come together and let that story be heard, cause Fort Worth have a story just as much as Dallas have a story.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's something. It's a crazy thing. Like, so the homies was on America's Most Wanted. My partner and them, right? And we want to do it. We're gonna want to do like a little docuseries on their story. But the funny thing about their stories is that, like, these are my partners, right? So just a brief summary of it. Like, we was younger. Them boys, they had work. You know what I'm saying? They hustling. Well, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with them, doing my thing with them.
Right.
And I'm still interested in rapping. All right, so the homie now stayed up there in Fort Worth doing their thing. Well, I leave, go to Houston. Okay. I'm down there still getting on with the rapping.
Right.
Well, the homies now get on America's Most Wanted. They end up coming to Houston. They called me up, man. Was, you know, short nigga around, whatnot. So we kick it. I drop out of school and everything, nigga. These niggas, me and my little partner, these niggas millionaires, nigga. We fucking 19, maybe 21. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga, I'm talking about going fucking crazy. Money was no thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, every fucking thing we wanted to do, we niggas crazy. And eventually they get cracked down there. They get caught up in Houston by the feds. They get them. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's crazy. Like, all during this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga Black, you know what I'm saying? We interacting, doing music, whatever. So the whole story it'll be kind of on some forward shit about, centered around like the activity that what happened with the homies.
Right.
From that story. The rap nigga who left the game and went to rapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? The other homie left the game. Like, he got into trouble, whatnot too. Like, so, like, it's so many stories about it that it's gonna make a cool docuseries. But we trying to figure it out though right now though. But that's gonna be some shit that's gonna be, you know, it's gonna capture all of that. The history of the music,
right,
and everything at the same time.
That's what we need, you know what I'm saying? And now I see you resurfacing, You know what I'm saying? Hilltop Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to make sure y'all tap in for that. You know what I'm saying? We got the Amphetamine. You know what I'm saying? The Shining.
They can't get them.
Yeah,
No,
they can't get those. These
like
we got jewels.
Yeah. I'm straight with
Yeah,
that.
shit. Fire this motherfucker up. Shit. So, like, Twisted Black Home. He over there. He over there with my boy Gunna Easy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He over there working. Have you connected with him? You know.
Yeah. I fuck with Black.
Yeah.
I went and talked to him a couple times when he had his studio in Forest Hill. He had a studio over there, so I went over there and had him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, he been doing his thing or doing his thing right now. I ain't been
Right.
you know what I'm saying, in the mix with it like that.
Right. Well, people I'm telling you after this video of it, and I see you already did with Doggy Diamond. I mean, not Doggy Diamond, but Diamond.
Oh yeah.
TV, right?
Yeah.
So shit, you should be getting more interview. You need to, you know
Go
what I'm
ahead
saying?
and release that shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Don't get out of here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I will, man. I make myself available. They can let me know.
Yeah, man. Cause a lot of people cause I sit back and look, and I'm like, yeah, you still got a co-following.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you still got to like sprinkle them with a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
you know,
right.
and you got a lot of stories too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you need to keep a couple of them and drop a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Because that K. Root story, that I'm glad that you brought that up because that fucked me up because I didn't know you was with K. Root. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
my
know.
partner, man.
Yeah, and that was something that that made the story more opening to my eyes now. You know what I'm saying? Makes more sense.
I never knew what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It could be so much shit, but I never knew what the interaction was that he had like that. I mean, 'cause we was together. Our office, Big Time Records, On the Rise Records. We shared off just like this. This is Big Time. That's On the Rise. It was a dope just like this that separated.
Right.
We was in the same suite. So
yeah.
they record label was in the front, and Ugly had the view. You know what I'm saying? What we call him Ugly. K. Root, his On the Rise, he had the view. And I'd be like, damn, nigga, you the underboss of this motherfucker. So, I'm fucking with the homie, man.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it could have been some other shit, you know what I mean? But I think it was that goddamn concert.
Yeah, there was a concert that month. It was the shit.
He probably only gave them niggas 10,000 or some old bullshit. But they just came. Tell Me Something Good. It just came out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That was what was hot.
Right.
Tell Me Something Good.
Right. That was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
He probably gave them about 5,000. So that nigga made down there $250,000.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Nah, man. We hot right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I need 100 or better. You know, shit. Yeah, cause Pimp C felt that, cause when he dropped the album, when he dropped that, you know what I'm saying, he felt that, you know what I'm saying. He was like when I listened to the album, I'm like, this nigga really mad at this nigga, like who is this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then people kept getting mixed up, cause people thought, or Pimp did, he put two niggas in one story, like he put P in one in the story, and he put K. Root in the story, kind of mixed it together, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
And he talking about he over there with his yellow hoe.
The whole time I had my eye on his yellow.
Yeah.
It was serious. So, like, any movies, man? You ain't no movies? No.
Man, you know what? Funny thing, you say that my partner there, shout out to my partner Roy, and they was doing a movie, him and Broad. And I forgot the name, Deluxe Films. Deluxe, I think that's what it is. Man, they was want to put me in the movie, but Roy talking about, man, he ain't gonna cut his beard.
Oh shit! Now I gotta cut my beard.
They wanted to cut my beard off, and I was like, damn, man, y'all ain't even ask a nigga, man. They was like, they thought about it, voted, and goddamn me vetoed the damn thought shit.
Nah, man.
So I ain't did nothing shit.
No, we ain't cutting no beards for the movies, man.
Yeah, he cut his beard, man. He need to cut his beard.
Rewrite the script, nigga. Shit, goddamn me. Nah, for real, shout out though. So, have you hooked up with Bobo Luciano?
No, I haven't, man, and I like their music too. I like their music from back then.
Yeah, Pimp and Bobo.
Yeah, I like their music.
You need to get up on his podcast, Super Tight. He out there in the funk.
No shit.
Yeah.
I need to.
He doing his thing. He gonna ask you a whole bunch of Pimp C shit. That's what this whole podcast, you know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
it go with.
It's
Nah, I don't
built
know a
up
lot about them cats, man. I mean, you know, funny thing is, I remember going over Bun's house, and it was arranged for the introduction for us to do a song together. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I don't know if they got the business straight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we didn't get it together. But I remember going over there and a few times and, you know what I'm saying, writing and fucking with Bun like that.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
but
that experience like
I
Bun
ain't
was
never
smoking.
really,
Y'all was smoking. Yeah, Bun a big smoker.
man, you know, I can't even remember back then if he
Yeah.
was smoking or not. I know I was, but you
Right.
know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I know that nigga, you gotta take your shoes out going into his house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I do remember that shit back then. Yeah. And they had some little kids, you know what I'm saying? I just remember that shit. You know what I mean? We went back on the back and we was just fucking around a little bit. And yeah, that I don't think they got the business right. So.
All right. So if you can change the hands of time, would you go backwards or would you go forward, and what would you do?
Oh man, I tell you one thing I would do. I go backwards. I would have rode the screw wave a little bit harder.
Okay.
For number one, cause that whole little old, like I came out, I was out doing that was my movement too. You see what I'm saying? I would have rode that a little bit harder, and I think it would have been a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'd have done that. That's one thing. Then I would definitely encourage the homie to sign with Master P. Like, nigga, go ahead and let the dude push his shit out. You know what I'm saying? He was with Priority. They had a machine behind him.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let him push his shit out, man.
Right.
Or maybe, you know, for that video or something. I mean, you know, we'll figure it out, man. I'll do 2 more albums for you, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. Nah, for real, because everybody was pretty much set when they were signed with Master P.
And I wouldn't have changed my name on this record.
And you wouldn't have changed your name.
I wouldn't have changed the name on this record.
Damn.
Because it's a cool record.
Right.
But
nobody knew who you was.
that was the dumbest shit ever. I was like, damn, nigga. And it's so crazy. My homie K, shout out to K or fool ass. He's like, nigga, I figured it out.
Yeah.
You should have never changed your name.
Yeah. What made you change the name?
I think because it was different content.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where the name Coop MC come from? That was last name?
Yeah, Coop, my last name.
Last name?
Yeah.
Okay, you just said Coop MC. Okay. All right,
You know what I'm
bet.
saying?
You just
Like,
said, fuck it, keep it simple.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I ain't
You know
for the
what I'm saying?
thing.
I came out that era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't think I ever had another name. Rap name.
Right.
I think it's always been there.
Right.
Even as one of them little niggas, 6th grade, and me and my partner, we was Double D Devastation.
Okay.
Our first group.
Okay. Double D's.
Me and this other nigga named David.
Okay.
Double D Devastation.
Okay. All right, shout out to him. Where he doing? Where he at now? Well, he still out in the hood. You see him every once in a while. y'all ever reminisce on that shit? Nah.
We laugh about it.
Yeah, y'all laugh about it. Oh,
for
really?
real.
That's what it's about. Shit, going back and looking back what you used to do.
Yeah,
shit.
he's still in the hood.
Yeah, shit. I remember I tried to put me a singing group back together back in the day and shit, nigga. I couldn't sing worth shit, nigga. I thought we were immature, nigga. Hell, for nigga real nigga shit, nigga.
Nigga, I wrote for some girls.
I thought we
one
new
time.
edition immature around this hoe, huh?
Yeah, I wrote a song for some girls that was singing one time.
Oh, for real?
I forgot their group name, but it was with the record label D-Town Records. And they had a group. Yeah, I wrote a song for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was on all that shit too.
Okay.
Yeah, thinking I could put the harmony together.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, they can't hold no worse shit, man. Man, I really do appreciate you coming fucking with me, man, because, like, I've been trying to get you, you know what I'm saying? I got to do a part 2, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's more, you know what I'm saying, to talk about, but it's just to, you know what I'm saying, get the fans know that you hear it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Coop MC still here, you know. I don't know about the Fetterman, you know what I'm saying? We gonna, hey, you know, we gonna keep it Coop MC around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
For real, I got a gang of new records I put on. They on the YouTube, Spotify, and all the little platforms.
Okay.
And shit. Yeah, I don't. You know, I ain't like say I ain't got no videos on there yet.
Right.
I got.
But you need to do a video, man.
Yeah, for real.
Get me
Yeah.
a video,
Yeah, I'm gonna have
man.
to get the video
It's
for
gonna
real.
change your world.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once you do a music video,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna change your world.
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
doing
man. And shit, goddamn it, call me. We need to get call me. I want to be right there on the. You know what I'm saying?
The cameo.
You know what I'm saying? Cameo on
Yeah.
that motherfucker. You need to put it just old school in that motherfucker. Just roll up, nigga.
Yeah.
Kid don't need nothing.
But you know what? I take that back. I do have about. I did do like 3 different ones, and I forgot what we put them on. Maybe we put them on my page on Instagram or some shit.
Okay.
And it was just like it was more like just like advertisement type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was. I think I did do like, if I ain't mistaken, I think I did about 3 of them. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Nigga was, you know, it wasn't no budget type video. You feel me?
Right.
But it was a video. You know what I'm saying? It's some videos.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have to get them in the presentation mode where you can, you know what I'm talking about, I can share them with you type shit.
Right.
And you see what I'm talking about.
Man, yeah, hook it up, man. So, man, where can people find you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, drop the links. Like, what's your Instagram, man?
Man, the _Coop MC.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? YouTube.
Yeah, you can Coop MC.
You just type that in. Your Home Killers is gonna pop right up. This first thing.
Sure
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And,
see Spotify. Scoop,
I don't know if
MC.
you want to get your Facebook out, but you got what's that, TikTok? You on TikTok?
Yep.
Yeah.
Coop MC.
Yeah, everybody. All right, then it's all the way through.
Coop
You know what I'm
MC.
saying?
Yeah.
Y'all know where to find them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, I always ask everybody this question. This is my finale question. You know what I'm saying?
Last one.
And this is the last question, but sometimes after this question, there might be some more questions. You never know.
Part 2 then.
But if you was in my shoes, what question you would ask yourself that I didn't ask?
What were some of the events that developed the concept and thoughts behind the first Home of the Killer album?
And what would your answer be?
Oh man, it's a whole bunch of shit. Well, that'd be another hour. It's like 14 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, elaborate on it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I'll get you next time.
Okay, you're gonna give me
I'ma
next
get you
time.
next
All right,
time.
we're gonna get you next time. You know what I'm saying? All right, next time. Okay.
Yeah.
But you heard it here, you know what I'm saying? MrLawtontv, you know what I'm saying? Lit podcast, you know how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Coop MC in the motherfucking business, you know what I'm saying? This bitch, you know what I'm saying? Evo with his crazy ass over there, you know what I'm talking about? You know, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Div Dub, you know what I'm talking about? ForthWorth, Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Connection. Oh, yeah, I told you it might be more questions after my last question. So do you think, see, I told you thought I was bullshit. And I'm talking about it's that weed. I'm telling you, be letting me know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let you get up out of here, though. But, like, do you think it's a stigma between Fort Worth and Dallas, like, that we don't crash together? Because I really don't see it, even though I know I say Fort Worth is out of town, and I know Fort Worth niggas be like Dallas is out of town, but it's like we still do our thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, clearly it is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what no resolution is. You know,
Right.
I guess if they really wanted a resolution to that little issue, they probably would need to start allowing the both cities to perform, you know what I'm saying, at the venues all across the Metroplex.
Right.
A little bit more often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that might help. Maybe not. It may still take some time before motherfuckers be like, I ain't finna go see them niggas from Dallas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna see them niggas from Fort Worth, you know.
Right.
But, you know, it could help. You never know. But I don't know, man. Shit, maybe it ain't meant to be, bro. Just
Man, that shit
it
crazy.
is what it is.
I mean,
you know
because
what I'm saying?
when I come up in the music, I always heard Gator Man with Twisted Black or Chief with Twisted Black or damn over there with the Motor Soldiers
Chief
and
DJ.
shit. Yeah, Big Chief.
I like to do a record with that dude too. That
Well,
cat
Big Chief.
Yeah, that cat be jamming.
Yeah. Shout out Big Chief. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, But when you out there and you hear, you know, you in the streets, you already know it's like it's the stigma, like yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you think what it's the venues, the promoters, or what? Cause it really ain't us. Cause like shit, I know shit. My nigga,
you know, Black did a lot of records with a lot of people. He crossed a lot of barriers like that.
Right.
I really, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of partners from Dallas that I fuck with.
See?
You know what I'm saying? They do music. Some of them do.
Right.
Joe, them, that's my partner, them too. Rally Boy, them, of course. You
Joe.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Monster Joe.
Yeah. We ain't had the
watch me
opportunity
do
to do
this,
nothing
and I can do that.
Yeah. Joe Foulette. Yeah. See, we ain't had the opportunity to do no new records or nothing. But you know what I'm saying? That them some guys, you know, I know I could probably vibe with or whatever, get an opportunity to do some music. But I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Shit, I don't know if it could ever be mended with the younger generation.
Like, I mean, Mo3 and them kind of did into that shit, kind of popped off.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
sour
saying?
now.
And that's just sour.
Yeah,
now.
that's
sour, and I know how that.
I
I know how that can leave a stain. You know, that's just like the JFK situation. You know, you just leave a stain. You know what I'm saying?
They're not working together.
Ah, damn, that shit fucking crazy.
And then there might not even be any venues over there in Fort Worth to even put on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't think of none of this.
All the venues closed, like
no. But you talking about a rap show,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's any venue that's going to put that on with that. I mean, they might put it on with some mega stars type shit. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the tier before the mega star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about the second tier.
No,
you know what I'm saying? They might not put it on for that because it's still too close to ground this shit. You know what I mean? This shit can go crazy over there. So
and now they plexing with Houston and
oh man. Shit.
And all that. It's like the connections, you know. It's crazy. But we're gonna get back there. We're gonna get to part two, man. We definitely gonna get part two. So like I say, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? We got hot ones to come, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we about this biatch. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, definitely.
To my feet, hurt the slab, better off worse to the good with the bad, I don't took a ride, they'll come, I don't told